Hello and welcome to our Pro Plan walkthrough. This tutorial is for users who have just purchased a Pro Plan with Snappic and want a step-by-step guide on how to set everything up. In this tutorial, we will be going through how to set up your first Pro event and how to download the Snappic app onto your iOS device. Snappic's Pro Plan has all the features you need if you want to set up a basic photo booth event. This is perfect if you are just starting out in the industry, or if you have a simple event that you need to set up. Our Pro Plan features include digital props, email and text message instant sharing, still photos, GIFs, boomerangs, filters, in-app gallery, custom overlay templates, frame layout creator, static and animated attract screens, custom app experience buttons, wired and wireless printing, AirPrints, cloud storage management, DSLR integration, custom disclaimer, advanced camera controls, and QR interaction. Please note that the Pro Plan does not include Snappic's Video Effects Builder. If you would like to set up a 360 booth or video activations with Snappic, you will need to purchase the Enterprise or Enterprise Plus plan. Once you have created a Snappic account, you will be able to create an event by clicking on the Create Event button in the top right corner. Now select the Pro Event option. If you are interested in signing up for a monthly or annual package at this point, you can do so by selecting the option below and proceeding with your purchase. The first step is to choose what experiences you would like to offer your guests at your event. Under the Event Features section, you will see two options, Photo and GIF. Enabling Photo will allow your guests to capture still photos, and GIF will allow your guests to create GIF animations and/or boomerangs. Under our add-ons section here, you have the option to enable green screen. This is a bolt-on and will cost you an additional fee of $19 per event. We do offer two options for green screen. You can either have a physical backdrop set up, or you can use our AI green screen, which means you do not need a physical backdrop, as the software will automatically replace the background. For more information on how this works, please look at the guide in our Help Center. A Pro event already includes one photo booth license. However, if you would like to purchase additional photo booth licenses, you can do so by clicking here and adding the number of additional licenses you require. If you would like to purchase a sharing station license, you can click here and select the number of licenses you need. Now let's proceed by clicking Next. The next step is to fill in all your event details, starting with your event name. You can add additional text, which will be shown on the iPad event banner under the event name. Now choose the start date and time of the event, as well as the end date and time of your event. A single event can only be live for 48 hours unless extended at an additional cost. Lastly, you will need to select the correct time zone based on your event's location. Once done, click Next to proceed. Now for our event options. Here you will get to choose the options that you would like to have available at your event. Note that you will only see options available that are applicable to a Pro package. For the purpose of this demo, we will enable all of the options except for social media and QR interaction. The social media option allows your guests to add hashtags and share their photos via social media platforms. The QR interaction option allows you to set up a completely contactless photo booth. For more information on these options, you can visit our Help Center or reach out to our 24/7 support team. Just remember, you are able to edit your event after you have set it up, so you can still enable or disable options after creating your event. Click the Advanced button here. This will allow you to adjust the time of the camera countdown, add your very own custom disclaimer, customize the start activity and start camera text in the app, enable camera auto start, and enable session timeout. Now let's create a 4-digit admin password so that your guests cannot exit the event. Click Next to proceed. If you have enabled printing on your event, then the next step will be to configure your printing settings. As shown here, you have the option to limit the number of prints per session, limit the number of total prints at your event, and enable auto print. We do have a few extensive guides on the different printing setups, which can be found in our Help Center. You can also download our print server at no additional cost under the Resources tab. If you need help with the setup, you can also reach out to our support team, who are available 24/7. Now you will need to set up your event's email settings. Start by adding the email address where you would like the email to come from. If anyone replies to the email they received, then you can direct their responses to the email address that you fill in here. Then add the email subject and any content you would like in the body of the email. Choose whether you want the email to link the guest to a microsite or the Facebook page to view their photo. If you have chosen the Facebook option, then please ensure you have enabled Facebook on your event. If you have enabled microsite under the event options section, then your guests will be directed to their image on a fully branded gallery page. If you have not enabled microsite, then your guests will be directed to a blank page with their image displayed. We recommend you tick Attach File, as this will attach the photo or GIF file to the email. Last but not least, you can enter email suffix autocomplete options to speed up sharing. Now let's click Next to proceed. When setting up the text message option, you can start by customizing the body of the text message. Now select your country code depending on where the event will be taking place. Please note, in order to get the highest possible deliverability for your text messages, please make sure you review the do's and don'ts below. Now click Next. The next step is to set up your templates for your experiences: Still, GIF, and Burst or Boomerang. You can choose a template from our template library by clicking here. Once you have chosen a template, you can choose to add your own pre-designed single overlay to it. You can edit your templates by clicking this button. please see our template editor tutorial, which will go into more detail on how you can edit the templates. You can upload a pre-designed template overlay by clicking this button. Please ensure your design is the correct dimensions to match your chosen template. You can also create your own custom-sized template by clicking here. For more information on this, please see our Frame Layout Creator tutorial video. You can add as many templates as you would like. We can now move to the next step. The App Experience page here allows you to customize the look and feel of the photo booth. Here you can choose the background image or video to be displayed on the photo booth and the sharing station. We call this the Attract screen. You can select from a number of Attract screens that we have already uploaded for you to use by clicking on Attract Screen Library. You can also upload a video which will play as an animated background by clicking here. Or you can upload your own still background image by clicking here. Furthermore, you can upload a master overlay, which is an image that will show over your Attract screen by clicking here. You can choose to add your own customized experience buttons by clicking here, then uploading your pre-designed buttons by clicking this icon. This section allows you to view the recommended sizes for the background, still images and videos. If you would like to change the custom stock image that is displayed to your guests in the app when they choose their overlay, then you can do so by selecting from the drop-down next to Preview Images. Here you will see different options depending on what stock images you have uploaded. For a detailed guide on how to upload your own custom stock images, please follow the link added to the description below. You can also choose if you would like to hide the retake button, exit button, or title banner so that it is not shown on the iPad. If you have a sharing station, you can repeat this process to customize the Attract screen for the sharing station by clicking on the Sharing Station tab. If you have purchased a microsite for your event, then you will be able to choose from one of our templates and edit it to suit your event. You can enable sharing options that guests can choose from when they access their photo or GIF on the microsite. You can choose to hide the gallery button on the microsite to ensure guests only have access to their own images and they are restricted from viewing all images taken by other guests at the event. Let's now choose one of the microsite templates and see how easy it is to customize. To make changes to the microsite template, click Edit Templates. You can now change the main logo and replace it with your own. You can also edit any of the text to personalize the email. To adjust various other aspects of the microsite page, simply click on the element you wish to customize and the options will come up on the left. After you have customized your microsite template, you can save the template layout for future use. Your customized microsite will now appear under My Templates. To reset the microsite to its original state, simply click the Reset button at the top. You can limit access to the gallery on your microsite by adding a gallery password. Let's move to the next step. Here you can choose which digital props you would like displayed to your guests for them to choose when they take their photo. We have a wide variety to choose from, but if you would like something more specific, then you can upload your own digital props. You can do this by clicking Manage Props and uploading your own pre-designed prop or manage the ones that you have already uploaded. Please see our digital props tutorial video for more information on how to do this. Next, you will be able to select the filters for your event. We have two sections: preset filters and guest filters. Preset filters are filters that are automatically applied once the picture has been captured. If you wish to have the guest choose their own filter, then use the guest filter option. Now we can move on to choosing the templates for GIF. You can choose a standard template from the template library, or you can create your own custom GIF template. Then add a single frame overlay on each template you choose. Now specify the GIF settings according to your preference. You can upload a pre-designed template overlay by clicking this button. Please ensure your design is the correct dimensions to match your chosen template. If you click Enable Burst, this will allow your guests to capture burst experiences, also known as boomerangs. By selecting Disable GIF Printing, your guests will not be able to print stills of the GIFs that they have taken. The next step will allow you to upload an overlay for your burst templates, the same way you have just done for the GIF templates. Your Pro event is now set up. You will have the option to either pay later or purchase event. You can test out your event directly on your iPad or iPhone before paying for the event. But please ensure you do pay for the event and refresh the app on your device before using the setup at your event. For more information on how you can test your event, please follow the link in the description down below. After you have finished setting up your event, you will need to download the Snappic app onto the iOS device that you will be using at your event. Snappic is compatible with most iPad and iPhone models. However, we do recommend using the latest devices for the best image quality. We also have direct DSLR integration, but you will still need to connect your DSLR to an iOS device. Firstly, you will need to go to the App Store on the device that you will be using at your event. Then you will need to type in Snappic Booth in the search bar. Download the app. You will then need to sign in using the same credentials that you used to register your Snappic account previously. Once you have logged in, your event will show up on the app. Click on the event. Here you can see an overview of your event, as well as the status of your media in queue management. In this configuration section, you will be able to toggle what features you want at your event. Configure Camera is where you would select what camera on your iOS device you want to use to record your photos, GIFs, and boomerangs taken at your booth. If you are using a DSLR, the selection for that will also appear here. Configure Printer is where you would select your printer if you have enabled printing at your event. Finally, at the bottom, we have the option to start the sharing booth. You would only click this option if this device is going to be used as a sharing station. However, we are using this device for our main photo booth, so we will click Start Photo Booth. You will then be asked to name your device so that it can be easily identified. After that, you are taken to a screen where you can adjust your camera settings. There are a number of things you can change, such as exposure, focus, and white balance. You can adjust your camera settings here, or you can do it during the live preview by swiping up with 3 fingers. That will bring up the same menu. Click Start Booth. You are then taken to the Attract screen. Now you are ready to test the event. You can choose one of the experience options and take a few snaps. We hope that this has been a helpful guide on how to get started with a Pro package. Please visit our Help Center for more informative guides and videos on all Snappic's features.